And do you know why you've been stopped today?
No.
For drug dealing.
For drug dealing.
Yeah. I'll be frank with you. You know?
Yeah.
But we are civilized. You know? But I don't want to tell you everything yet, because maybe you will be denying because you don't know what we know. Okay? After you know what we know, maybe you will change your mind and you will stop denying. Hello? Are you hearing me? Yes. You see, because my pastor told me, when you see the devil, you do not ignore him. You take your light and you shine the light on the devil and show for everybody to see who is the devil. Who is the devil? Some police might be stupid. Some police might be looking at passport but not understanding he is a drug dealer. You know? Some policemen might be stupid and want to beat you. The policeman that beat you, maybe he's an idiot because he doesn't know how to work. But if you are smart, there is no need to beat anybody. You just collect all the evidence of their activities until they cannot deny anymore. And then the devil will be exposed. Because in my Bible, it says, the truth will set us free. Amen. And the truth cannot be denied. Hello? Are you hearing me?
I hear you.
Uh-huh. Nobody is going to beat you, Stanley. We are not animals. Police who are animals are uneducated fools who do not know how to do a proper investigation, who do not understand how stubborn you are. You cannot say that problem with black people, no. People who are black, brown, yellow and white, if they are behaving themselves, nobody is disturbing them. If you are white and you are a drug dealer, you sit in the hot chair. If you are yellow and you are a drug dealer, you sit in the hot chair. And you, my man, are not black. You are maybe a rich chocolate color. But it is not because of your color that you are here. It is because of your activities that you are here. Hello? Are you hearing me?
I'm hearing you.
Uh-huh. So we will present for you the details of your activities. And then we will want to know if you expect compassion from fellow human being. It will depend on what you tell us. Because there are bigger fish. One of the biggest drug dealing gangs in Bangkok is from Nigeria.
From Nigeria?
Yes! Don't deny, because if you deny and the evidence come, it means you lie to me. After you lie, I will not be so forgiving. Do you understand? Austin is calling.
My brother.
Yeah, your brother. From where?
From Nigeria.
From Nigeria.
Austin, from Nigeria.
Yes. You know, Nigerians are bringing shame on Africa. Nigerians are the curse of Africa. And from Nigeria, who is the biggest curse? Igbo people. Because they are selfish and they are stubborn and they lie so well. And that is why proper investigation is needed in order to expose the devil so everybody can see him clearly with all the evidence so that he can no longer be denying. Because if he deny, then the process means that you go to prison for a long time.
What my people do in this country make me start?
not proud to be here. I can say this. I'm not proud to be a Nigerian. I'm not proud. I'm not proud to be a Nigerian. If I can change nationality, I'm not proud to be a Nigerian. I'm not proud at all. What my people do here makes me sad too much. I'm not proud to be a Nigerian. I'm not proud to be a Nigerian. Many times I look at myself from Nigeria upon everything that Nigeria have. Nigerian people cannot respect their country.
All right, so like I promised, every time somebody says show proof, show evidence, show this, show that, I am going to show via a video because clearly, if you put the evidence in writing, they never go do the research. Instead, they will gaslight you, they will say you are lying, they'll accuse you of all kinds of stuff that is in their head, the delulus, and just being delusional about the situation. Instead of saying, you know what, we have people who are creating a bad reputation for our country. We need to talk to these guys because you know what is going to happen eventually? Eventually, the world is just going to say no more. You'll be circulating inside that rat hole of yours till the day you leave this earth. If you guys are not going to fix each other, before you fix anybody else, you need to go to the mirror. Ask yourself this question: what is wrong with me? What is it that I was taught that is wrong to the rest of the world, but to me, it seems right? Because if I go out there thinking that the rest of the world think like me, and then the next thing I find myself in a police interrogation room crying and now not taking responsibility. This guy's not taking responsibility whatsoever. Instead, he's denying that he was caught with these drugs in his possession, denying it. And now, as you saw towards the end of the video, he's now crying and he's blaming everybody but himself. Who took him from his village and took him to some airport in Lagos or Abuja? And then the flight took off and landed in Dubai. From Dubai, it continued all the way to Bangkok. All this time, he didn't think that if anything should ever happen, I must blame myself. But now, if you listen to this guy's story, like his full story, it's a beautiful story, I must tell you. This is a young man that had dreams, and his dream was to become a famous footballer, a soccer star, and he wanted to go play in Europe. In Nigeria, he was playing soccer and he was good at it. And then he thought, okay, let me take myself to Europe and go play there. Unfortunately, because of age, he could no longer pursue his soccer career. And guess what was the next best thing? Because the thing that I am learning about this certain tribe in Nigeria, and now I'm beginning to see why the other one are telling South Africans, it's not us, it's those guys. And I'm beginning to see it as well. Like, kancane kancane bayavela. Slowly, they are showing themselves. These guys seems to me, as long as they went to school to read and write, that's all that matters. They don't go all the way through school, let alone take themselves to a tertiary institution and become something. And I'm not saying all of them are like that. It seems like the older generation were the ones that were more interested in education, maybe because of whatever they may have went through back in the 60s, in the 50s, with all the coups that were happening, and also wanted to get a chance at leading Nigeria at some point. So the older generation looks like they are the educated ones. However, though, they children, I would say this is the third generation to them. No, these guys are not interested in education. As long as they are able to speak English, they are able to write it and also read it. That's all that matters, and also how to count. And then from there, they go and become a nuisance to the rest of the world. I am beginning to see it, but I'm not saying it is so. I need more evidence to say and be sure that, okay, yeah, it looks like this is the troublemaker tribe in Nigeria. Even Thailand. Thailand is collecting data on the people from green, white, and green. so that they understand who exactly is the troublemaker. And if you listen to the interrogating officer, he mentioned this particular tribe. He mentioned them. But instead of saying that particular tribe, he tied everybody in the green, white, and green and called them a curse to Africa. And I was like, I thought about this before. Like, it is like a punishment to humanity on the African continent by having these people on the continent as well. It's like a punishment, but the punishment is to every developed and developing country. That is, now we have to carry this cross, and we don't seem to be reaching Golgotha. And we are wondering what on earth is going on. Many questions have been asked before. Now it's becoming clearer and clearer and clearer that no, close our borders to these guys once and for all. So if they want to have meetings, have it Zoom or virtually. Don't let them hop on a plane. Because the moment they will let them hop on the plane, they will disappear into the system. And while they disappear in the system, they'll also find ways to corrupt it. Imagine a whole Nigerian biggest drug lord in Thailand, in a country that does not belong to him, is in Thailand. How? How do you become that person in somebody else's land? Where do you even begin? Where do you even begin? This boy looks like a boy to me. Probably it's a grown man. Apparently, back home, he lives a very flashy lifestyle. I mean, you know what they make this money for. They make the money for themselves and their families. Let's not forget Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Dolce& and Gabbana, and all these other labels that they go into their communities. And little boys, do you see how this cycle is never going to end? Because there's a little boy or little boys looking at him and wanting to live the same lifestyle that he leads. And they will do anything and everything in their power to get to where he is. So, meaning, these little boys, instead of focusing on school, now their minds are messed up. They want to live like him. He's probably an Igwe in his village when he comes home. And now, because they don't respect systems, they don't respect the law. Look at him now. He's crying because he knows his life as he knows it, it is over. Probably the title that he was given by his village people, taken away. Well, I don't think they take it away because that will need accountability. And we know them and accountability. They are allergic to the accountability and taking responsibility. Do you hear him? He's blaming everybody under those tears. And those tears are real because he knows it is over. But I'm telling you, as you are watching this video, there's another one hopping on a plane headed to Thailand. There's another one hopping on the plane coming to South Africa. There's another one hopping on the plane going to Canada. Another one going to the UK. All these targeted countries, because they know when they get there, they are sure to come back and get the title of Igwe. This is exactly what it's about. Go destroy lives out there and come back home with a title. Be given a title. And then you know how they do the money. Make the money rain. Make the money rain. Imagine. And I don't believe that the investigating officer is okay, maybe I don't know, but from my suspicion, he needed to learn them so much so that he discovered that these guys are super religious. And Nigeria is a very religious country. I think they're the most religious on the African continent. Most religious. And you should see some of their churches, the crazy things some of their pastors do. Like that other one with the plastic devil. That was funny. Selling everything under the sun, including pool water. Yeah, no. So that is the situation. You guys need to talk to yourselves Talk to each other. Anybody that holds a passport of your country, beg them if you have to. Please go behave out there. Go behave out there. And I agree, so many of you guys are quite smart. I admit that. Some of you are so smart, but you are using your intelligence for the wrong reasons. I don't get it. I just don't. I don't think I ever will. But keep asking me to give you evidence. More videos are coming. I'm just letting you know. Every time you challenge me, I will respond with a video and show you that, yeah, here it is. You want to deny it? Go ahead. I'll bring more. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time with a new video. Goodbye.